Hello, everybody. It is December. Thanksgiving is over. So excited about December. I enjoy December so much. So, also, this December is a little different because something new is happening. I've been doing something. I'm going to share it with you guys what I've been working on, but I'm not going to tell you right now. Maybe I'll tell you. I don't know. I don't know. We got to talk about other stuff. So it's December, right? And so I love December. And so I start wearing Christmas colors and sparkle and all the things. And my cupware changes. Can you see my Christmas glass? I have Christmas glasses, Christmas cups, all that. And I'll have my Christmas cups while we're talking. They'll be filled with water. We already talked about that. We established that it's okay for me to drink water. So it's time for me to drink water out of the glasses. So, holidays. Yes, we are still talking about the holidays. Even though Thanksgiving is over, it's still the holiday season. We are in the holiday season pretty much into the New Year's, right? So, I want to talk about this whole notion of what happens during the holidays. I know that the holidays, we talked about that it can be sad and lonely for some people. And on the other end, it can be very nostalgic for people. People tend to romanticize this time, and because of that, people start to have these relationships that aren't really relationships. I don't know what to call them during the holiday season. So I want to talk about that because it is important that if you are going to enjoy the holiday season with someone, that you are clear about your expectations and that you don't make any assumptions and that there's some boundaries, there's the B word, and that there's some communication. So we're going to take, just a few minutes to talk about all of those things. So I get the holiday season, Christmas time, New Year's Eve, all the holiday movies are on. I started watching Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies, even though I can write them. But they're fun. I love them. They're easy. So it's always some romance. It's always somebody moving across the country after knowing somebody for a week that they felt madly in love with. There's always some miscommunication that causes problems that if one of them would have just said something, the whole movie would be basically be over because it wouldn't be a big fiasco about a misunderstanding. But you have families and you have kids and you have the Christmas shops, all those things in the Christmas movies and commercials as well and ads that really make people desire that. So let's fact check this for a moment. Everybody doesn't live like a Christmas movie or an ad every single day of December and January. So if you are trying to meet that expectation to be a Christmas movie, to be a holiday movie, to be an ad, you're going to end up disappointed. It's just not realistic. So let's just keep that in the back of our mind that, the things we see on TV, the things we see advertised, it's not realistic. Nobody lives their life like that every single day. Okay. Not every single day. So, I want people to enjoy the holidays, right? Remember I said, if you like the holidays, enjoy them. And some people like to enjoy them with a plus one. So let's get into this, the romance of the holiday and the notion of the plus one. We have to make sure that we understand if the plus one is about the holiday party, if the plus one is about the holiday party and the family dinner, if the plus one, was just for Friendsgiving. You don't want to assume because you had a plus one for Friendsgiving that is then going to turn into a plus one for the company holiday party and for New Year's Eve and the New Year's day party. So How do you do that? How do you, make sure you don't make assumptions? You ask. Yes, ask the question. Talk about what are we doing here? And if it is just for fun, like fun from like November, December, a little bit of January, it's better to know that now than to be going along with this story that is more than a holiday season relationship. So ask the question, what are we doing? And if you are the person that wants that, please be honest. You know, I tell people all the time, it's hypocritical to say, I want this, whatever this is, honesty, trust, loyalty, love, forgiveness, whatever it is, fill in the blank, but then not be willing to give it. So you got to make sure that if, you want someone to be loyal to you, that you're loyal to them. Trust, if you want somebody to trust you, you want to be able to trust them, it should be reciprocal. So that's a side note, but we'll talk more about that. So just have a conversation. Please, please, please have a conversation about what this holiday relationship is, so there's no misconceptions and people don't make assumptions, because oftentimes when assumptions are made, someone's feelings get hurt. And I just want you to enjoy the holiday season. Okay? The other thing, so once you take care of communicating about what the relationship is, then you're making sure that you're not making assumptions because you talked about it, right? Oh, wait a minute, signed up. If somebody tells you you are only the plus one for the holiday party, please believe them. If they say you are not coming to my family's movie night to watch all the Christmas movies, please believe them. Too many people get their feelings hurt because they hear one thing, but they believe something different. So please listen to what people are telling you if they're setting a boundary with you. That's the other thing about this time of year. Boundaries. Boundaries. Yes, have fun. And you can set the boundary that we're going to have fun at Friendsgiving. We're going to have fun at the bowling Christmas party, but we're not going to have fun. You're not going to come to my family's house, or you're not going to come to the Christmas wedding of my family. Set the boundary. Let it be known. And then you maintain the boundary. Please don't get pushed into something you really don't want to do. I want you to protect your feelings and be respectful of other people's feelings. So remember, you're not going to live a life like a Christmas movie or like an ad. That's just not realistic. Everything's not going to be romantic and idyllic. It's not going to look like the Christmas market. Like, those things just don't happen every day in real life. So as you're seeing those things and you're thinking back to wonderful memories and you have all this nostalgia, make sure you stay grounded in reality, in the reality of what life is for you, the reality of what work is, reality of what your relationships are, so you don't have unrealistic expectations. And I talk a lot about unrealistic expectations and assumptions. I wrote a blog about it. Check it out. Because that's how we get our feelings hurt. So just think about that for a minute. Make sure you don't have unrealistic expectations and that you are not making assumptions. Give me a second. I need some water. Hold on. It's just something about water tastes so good coming out of my Christmas glasses. I love it. So, did you take a second to think about if you are nursing some unrealistic expectations or if you're nursing some assumptions? If you are, please, please, please make sure you fix that in your head before you act on something and get your feelings hurt. I don't want anybody to get their feelings hurt, like I said. So set your boundaries. What are your boundaries? And what boundaries do you need to make sure people don't push against? Boundaries can be, I'm not buying an expensive gift for someone that I just kind of linked up with for the holiday party. You don't have to. Even if they buy you an expensive gift, that doesn't mean you have to. You can maintain your financial boundaries, your family boundaries, your work boundaries. Like, there are so many boundaries. So I don't want anybody out there listening to me to trample on their boundaries that they have set and that they maintain for all other months of the year. Don't forget about your boundaries just because it's December, just because it's a New Year's Eve party coming up. Remember your boundaries. Your boundaries are important. Boundaries protect you and they protect the person that you're in the relationship with. And we'll talk more about that. What are your boundaries? What are your boundaries around this holiday relationship? Have you communicated those boundaries? Okay? Have you communicated your boundaries? Have you used communication to make sure there are no assumptions about what the relationship is? Have you communicated, asked questions so that your expectations are realistic? Just because you were invited to the Friendsgiving dinner, it doesn't mean you're going to grandma and grandpa's house for Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. Please don't make that assumption, and don't allow someone else to make that assumption, about what you're going to do with them. So communicate that. Nostalgia is wonderful. It's great. Don't set yourselves up for failure, though. This is a couple of months, and you got to live after January, after the New Year, party and the New Year festivities. Real life is going to still be going on. And so make sure that you communicate, you set your expectations, you don't have any assumptions, you clear up any assumptions, and enjoy the season. What do you like to do? You don't have to have someone else to enjoy the holiday season. What are some things you would like to do during this holiday season that maybe you haven't done in a really long time, or you just never done it before? Do something. I'm always talking about take care of yourself. Take care of yourself during this holiday season. If you're like, I've never been ice skating and I would like to go, you don't have to wait to go. Like, the rinks are open right now. Do something for yourself. Enjoy something for yourself. Don't put off waiting for the perfect time, the perfect person, the perfect, season to do something. Enjoy. Have fun. So, that's all I really wanted to say about this holiday time with these holiday relationships. Avoid unrealistic expectations, avoid assumptions, make sure you communicate, and make sure you maintain your boundaries. And most of all, enjoy. Enjoy the way you want to enjoy. You don't have to enjoy like a Christmas movie. You don't have to enjoy like a advertisement. Enjoy how you want to. You don't have to have 12 bowls and wreaths and Christmas trees and lights and all that to enjoy. Because remember, I told you, I'm not putting no lights up outside. My house will be decorated on the inside. I'm not putting no lights out outside. How do you want to enjoy? Enjoy it your way, and don't feel pressured to enjoy it any other way, how people want you to. Your life. You're an adult. You can choose how to enjoy this time. You can choose how to take care of yourself. So as always, make yourself a priority. Have some fun. take a couple of minutes every day to take care of yourself. And yes, Thanksgiving is past, and I still want you to take some time to practice gratitude. What are you thankful for? And when people tell me they struggle with, coming up with things to be thankful for or how to practice gratitude, I just tell people to think of the opposite, or if you did not have something. So simply, I can say thank you for my car because if I didn't have a car, life would be hard. So that's what I mean when I say think about the things you have and what trial would happen if you didn't have it. And then you can see why you can be thankful for that. Absolutely thankful for my car. What would I do if I didn't have it? It would make life harder. So, y'all stay tuned. Pretty soon, I'm going to tell you soon about what I've been working on. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited for you guys to know. Enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your relationships. We talked about this kind of relationship during the holiday season, that kind of relationship. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, enjoy your neighbors, your co-workers, whoever you have in your life. This can be a time just to enjoy them. I'm not talking about buying them gifts. I'm not talking about going out to dinner. I'm not talking about, going on extravagant, you know, weekend getaways. Just enjoy them. I challenge you to find a way that you can enjoy the people in your life that you care for and they care for you. How can you enjoy them? How can you spend time with them about getting caught up in spending a whole lot of money to do that? Enjoy each other's company. So I'll see you soon. It's December. Take care of yourself, and you'll hear soon what's going on, what I've been working in the background on. But do y'all remember I told y'all I love relationships? So, relationships. We'll see. All right. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all soon.